Hello, I'm Crickets and welcome back to I Have a Story. I haven't been wanting to get out on video this week and been buried in depression again. And once again, I'll apologize about my hair again. You go back and watch that Evan Almighty movie where he sits down for breakfast. Honey, why didn't you shave? I just did. Well, I just brushed my hair and my head's fried so bad that it's frying my hair too. This is all complete nonsense. Just complete bullshit is all it is. So this week I'm airing out my videos where I have been seeking help and turning to all of the agencies in my state and federal government. Now, didn't we learn decades ago that when victims seek help, and even I thought I was supposed to get arrested by now with the things I've said. That's what I'm trying to do. Because if they arrest me, then they have to listen to me. Or maybe it is all just a complete corrupt system. They'll just lock me up, throw away a key, and hope never to be heard of again. I don't know. I don't really fucking care anymore. I've had enough of this shit. So today I'm going to air my video about how I've reached out to my governor, Gretchen Witmer, and even threatened her. It makes me wonder, though, that supposed, I don't know what happened, but the attempt on her life and her being attemptedly kidnapped a couple years ago. Maybe this is why. Maybe people sought help and she just said IDGF, like every single other person has said. If you don't know what IDGF syndrome is, I'll link that in. I'm getting it myself. That's what happens when you break somebody. They don't give a fuck. So I reached out to Gretchen Witmer. My first email I sent her, and I had to learn this the hard way. When you email through government and state servers, you don't get a copy of what you sent. So my first email I sent her, I don't have a copy of that. I thought I would get one in return in my email. But instead what I received was, and this, I'll got a couple of screenshots and a video to play for you here. I sent my governor a request to meet with her discussing about our illegal court systems, the corruption that is going on here, which now, thank God, the news is reporting on, and state prosecutors are coming out, speaking out publicly now against this just over the past couple weeks. And now that news is reporting it, and what is going on with these judges and in these court systems gets even worse than what I've even reported and proven to you. And now we have the text messages from the judge that proves it gets even worse and even more corrupt and even more illegal. I'll be airing those up very soon in these next couple videos coming up. So this was the response I got back from my governor talking about my children being abused, alienated, court systems that are completely illegal, denying me my legal constitutional rights, abusing me as a victim even further, charging illegal sums of child support by tens of thousands of dollars. And this isn't just me. This is happening to all sorts of men here. All sorts of men. I've been reporting it. It is 110% provable. It's all documented on court record. You cannot deny it. And even my judge that I've talked about committing severe acts of criminality, his case just got even worse. Again, please stay tuned because those videos are coming up. So after reporting this to my governor about the attorneys here, which I'll be making a video and I will be telling you exactly what's going on in our attorneys with these systems. I've learned this all the hard way over the past 16 years, give or take, of going through this. I've had enough. I'm tired of being abused for 16 straight years of my adult life. I'm tired of it. I've had enough. I thought we learned decades ago what happens when you abuse a victim who seeks help. Didn't we learn that lesson, or do we need another replay of history? I mean, God, this modern day is so great. We had all this knowledge from the past. We've just thrown it all in the fucking garbage. And don't nobody know anything anymore. Is this really the zombie apocalypse? We don't need green skin. We just have to have dumb people. My God. So it makes me wonder, those people who supposedly threatened to kidnap and kill Gretchen Witmer and whatever happened with that whole case, did they seek help? And then she just said, IDGF, don't want to hear it. I know it's my job, but I don't do my job here. We just play games. Make our state even worse. Leave people in a state of confusion and delusion. And then when they blow up and the victims turn and act aggressive, then we'll just blame the victim. Look, not me. I didn't do it. He did. Well, now I'm going to be showing you. That's part of me doing this week. I'm putting the ball back in their court. If I end up crossing lines, you're going to understand why, because I've sought help and they don't give a damn. So she tells me to contact Children's Services. I even put in my email, my first email, I already did that. They didn't care. Our Children's Services is now under fire because they are proven to be screwing up cases. And now the news is even reporting on that in the same jurisdiction as this courthouse. In one of the courthouses of my case. So all she could tell me to do was just, I can't read this. Hopefully you can. I don't know what it's going to look like on your screen. I'm doing the best I can here. I'm not good at this stuff, and I don't even want to be doing it. But she just tells me to call Children's Services and talk to them. And I know somewhere down in one of these two paragraphs it said something about every kid in our state is precious. We need to protect and take care of them. Then do your job, Governor. How can we protect our kids when your systems, every one of them that is underneath of you, is completely illegal, corrupt, and does not do their job? Even the attorneys are in on it. I'll link it in here. My attorney grievance committee. I recorded everything my attorney told me. He straight up lied to me. I have professional witnesses. Nobody gives a damn. Not even the attorney grievance committee, whose job it is, again, to care and keep corrupt attorneys off the streets. Misrepresenting people repeatedly, lying to me about court dates that existed, but he told me, nope, that court date doesn't exist, and he's showing up to court, and I'm not, and he's blowing my case behind my back. Yes, this is all provable, documented, and witnessed by professional witnesses. I mean, this is absolutely unbelievable, but it's all provably true, and you're going to understand if I snap why. Because I have sought help through the whole system, and don't nobody care. Go call Children's Services. I told her I already did. Our children are precious and they deserve to be protected. Then do your job and protect them. God, this is pissing me off to no end. So here's a video where I made the phone call to her office, and I'll be bringing you after this the next email I sent. Hello, I'm Crickets. Welcome back to Out the Story. This morning I sent my governor a request and filed my case with her, and I don't know with what I received back, if it was ever reviewed or if it was an automated service that sent back the information that said basically just call Children's Services. Now, I don't think Children's Services, one, I've already dealt with Children's Services. Children's Services here said, yep, we have a major problem, and then passed it on and nobody did anything from there. Again, Children's Services is another joke system. So, since that's all that I got back from them, and I don't know if that was just a generic message or if I'm going to get a call back from somebody and somebody's actually going to review this case, so let's call and see if we can talk to somebody. I don't know if that shows up.
Hi, it's Governor Gretchen Witmer. Thank you for calling my office. Your concerns and ideas are important to me as we work together to build a brighter future for Michigan. Please leave a message, and my team will follow up with you as soon as possible. To request assistance with state government or share your opinion with Governor Witmer, please press 1 to leave a voicemail. Please say your name and email address, then press 0 to continue.
Jason.
In your message after the tone. Press pound when finished.
Hi, Mrs. Witmer. My name is Jason Westfall. I had sent an email into you this morning for a request of assistance, and I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I need major assistance. I have a very serious case here, and the request what I got back from the request it wasn't relevant to what I need help with, and I don't know if that was just a generic response and somebody still has to review the case, or if that's just going to get looked over again. I've had enough. There are dead people. We have more dead people coming, and I need help, please. My number is 906-203. All right, I'm trying to keep my personal information off the air. I have given an email address that I give to the public and to the people on my channel if you wish to contact me. godfamilycountry525@gmail.com. You are more than welcome to email me and talk to me if you don't want to do it through the comments for everybody to see. I don't know how far to push because I don't want to be illegal, but at the same time, nobody wants to listen, so I have to push. How far do I have to go? Do I actually have to kill myself and do it publicly for people to give a shit and actually want to pay attention? Is that what it's going to take? So you hear, I mean, that I don't know what to do. All I know is you're supposed to ask for help and receive it, not get the silent treatment, not get laughed at, not get more abused, told you're going to pay tens of thousands of dollars above and beyond the court calculator in illegal child support. Again, my entire adult life, this is all I've dealt with. Now you understand why I'm done. I'm done. So there's the phone call that I made. Let's pull up the other email because I ended up emailing her again. Now, this is the email, except for I had to save this because I had to save it in my a writer document and I just copied and pasted it, and there's errors in this that got corrected in the form that I submitted, and I got to keep some other people's personal information off of here, so let me see if I can do this. So this is the filing I made. You're only allowed so many words, so you got to keep it short. So much has been taking place here. So much has taken place. You got to keep it short and still get everything across. I mean, people here are being killed and murdered and nobody cares. Children are dying, being abused, and nobody cares. Our systems are abusing victims and children and nobody cares. And who are you supposed to turn to? Well, our governor is supposed to be the queen of our land, right? She is the one who's supposed to overlook all of these agencies, correct? Even after this, I got no more responses. None. Nobody will answer a phone. Nobody will return an email. Nobody will call me. I mean, I can't read all this. Hopefully you can. And I apologize for the errors that are in this. I didn't correct them in my writer document, but I corrected them and I sent it to my attorney or my counselor, and she helped me correct all this stuff and do a little bit better than what I did. But this was all what was in here. I've had it. I told her the courts, our system, nobody do nothing, and people are dying. Children are dying, and no, we don't care. We'll wash our hands of it. I'm airing this so that, again, more bad happens. The ball's back in their court, not on me, because I did everything I was supposed to do as a victim. It's up to our systems to do their job, but they don't. None of them. They don't give a damn. None of them. What do they do all day? I gave her my YouTube channel, all the evidence. I know it sounds crazy. Pull the documents. You can pull these court documents yourself. I ordered them sitting right here in this chair and had them delivered to me for free. I gave you the docket numbers. What you are going to see when you pull those court documents is everything I've shown you, including her crossing off court date. That is not optional. That is my constitutional right that was denied. Now I'm automatically found guilty. Even after, in front of that same judge, she forged a warrant for my arrest. Tons of felonies that were committed in the court date prior to this court date, but now she's allowed to just cross off. I'm requesting a court date? No, I'm just requesting he automatically be found guilty with no right to defend himself, even after she was proven to commit dozens of federal felonies, including forging a warrant for my arrest, sending my counselor a certified letter threatening her, threatening my victim's advocate, getting her fired, threatening lawsuits against the advocacy group. The system is going down one way or another. Everybody's either going to start committing crimes and have nobody to turn to, and things are just going to keep blowing up, or somebody's going to step up and do their job and change this. How far do you have to go to get help? What does it actually take? When the people's jobs who are to help you say IDGF. So Gretchen Whitmer, I turn to you. I've turned to you several times. You will not give me anything but a generic response. I've had enough.